Hey. um, um, so yeah, I've been around some people, and the talk was around reincarnation, and it kind of gave me the idea to speak about it. So I'm just going to talk about reincarnation from this perspective of how reincarnation is viewed here. So this isn't truth. It isn't the way it is. It's just a the way it's seen here. so um so normally the idea of reincarnation is viewed as, well, it's based upon this sense of being separate, being an individual. And then from that perspective of being an individual, being separate, the view of reincarnation tends to be, of course, about me. So I am going to reincarnate as this individual person. I am someone separate. I am going to die. The body will die at least, and I'm going to return as me in another form. And this is called reincarnation. And then there's the discussions usually about, is it true? Is there reincarnation or isn't it true? Um, and where I kind of stand on it is, um, like the whole, is it true? Isn't it true? Is reincarnation real or is it not real? That's kind of, I kind of like in the middle of that as usual, because I don't believe in reincarnation the way in that way I just described it as, but I do see a truth to it as well. That's why it's hard for me to even join in those conversations, because I can't quite articulate very well this complexity of it. It's not so simple, because I do feel reincarnation um is a way of explaining something, but I don't prescribe to the common interpretation of it. So I'll just try and explain what I mean by that. Um, I don't believe in this individual, separate person reincarnating, returning from life to life. But the reason why I feel like there's a truth to it is the way that I see reincarnation is. Oh, it's so beautiful. So this is not from the perspective of being an individual person, of individuality. That's why it's so beautiful. So I believe in reincarnation in the sense of, let me try and let the words form. So this is wholeness. This is wholeness. It isn't split into different people, it's whole. So that never changes, that doesn't stop and start. There isn't an end to that wholeness. So there isn't a death of the wholeness. It's whole, it's complete, there's no beginning and end to it. Always. So what happens in that is there's appearance of forms. There's an appearance of forms. There's a looking through forms. And so as the forms end, there is a rebirth of form. So when people say, oh, I lived before, there's a reincarnation, you'll come back as this or that, or I've lived in the past before. The way it's felt here is that's true, but it's not true. You haven't lived before, but that which always is, of course, always is. And you are that. Just appearing as different forms. Just the forms are changing. The vehicles or the forms are changing. The conditioning, the qualities are changing. Those things are dying and rebirthing, reborn. So that which is living, that which is looking and living is always the same. So of course the forms are saying, I've lived before, I've lived before. Of course. But it isn't that. That's not a person that's lived before. It's this. This doesn't change. This doesn't go anywhere. This always is. What you are always is. It's just this personality, this character, these qualities, these conditionings. That change and move and grow and die. That which is, that which we are, is unconditional, limitless. Whole, complete, never starting, never ending. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And that's just what the mistake is. The mistake in terms of, not mistake, but mistake in terms of the misunderstanding or the confusion or the illusion is that you are this character, you are this human being, you are these qualities. And so you've been born and you will die and you may or may not reincarnate, all these things. This confusion, this misplacement of who you are. So, yeah, reincarnation, I feel it's true, but not in the way you think. Not in the way of you reincarnating. So beautiful. I have no idea if that was clear at all, but it's so beautiful, and I wanted to attempt to express the way it is seen or the way it's felt to be here. So thank you for listening, and I shall see you soon. Bye.